Hi everyone, welcome to Sci Focus. Today we will be discussing about social influence. Okay, so first we have to know what is social influence. It's like the individual behavior is tend to change by group or some other individual. It may be other way also. You also influence a group or other individual. The other individual or group also influence you. Okay, so that is nothing but social influence. There are three important types to discuss in social influence. Okay, the first one is compliance, second is conformity, third is obedience. We already know social influence like it leads to behavior change. By which way it leads to behavior change, it's make a difference. Okay, for example, in compliance the behavior is changed based on request. Okay, for example, if someone is asking you a favor, they are requesting you to do something, you probably tend to do. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, so based on request, if your behavior is changed, that's nothing but compliance. Second one, conformity based on social pressure. Social pressure is your behavior is changed, is it will come under conformity. And the obedience, we all know, if based on authority. If the authority is giving order, if the authority is giving order to do something and you're more likely to do, so it's like obedience. Okay, you are obeying to the authority. Okay, today in this class we will discuss more about compliance. One of the famous theory is like principle of persuasion, which is given by Robert Cialdini 2008. Okay, the persuasion and compliance is both are same. Okay, and there are nearly 6 principles to be discussed. Okay, first one is friendship or liking. Whom you like is asked you a favor, has asked you something to do, then you're more likely to do. Okay, because you already like the person and you are already in friendship with them. Okay, the techniques which we use in this principle is nothing but flattery and ingratitude. Okay, what is flattery? Starting we tend to like that person, we will praise. For example, if the person is coming, you will tell, I also like this dress, I also like the ice cream. We tend to have same taste, so we started praising the person, and eventually you both like them, and then you give your request, you are asking the request to the person, more likely to the person will say yes. Okay, because you use the technique of flattery. Okay, next one is social validation. Ingratitude is nothing but you started praising. Okay, you praising and liking, and later you ask a request or a favor, the person is more likely to say yes. Okay, next one is social validation. For example, you are sitting in a group, in the group everyone will say yes. Okay, and you are the only one who say no. Okay, so because of social validation, you also tend to say yes, because you need the acceptance among your groups. Okay, so it's nothing but social validation. Next one is authority. Okay, we all know, if the request is coming from the authority, you tends to obey. Okay, you tend to obey, and your behavior will like more likely to be changed. Okay, next one is scarcity is nothing but when the object is very low, we tend to value them high. Okay, for example, we all see in your Amazon deal or something. Okay, Amazon deal or something, if something is left of 6 hours left, we more likely to buy. Okay, and I will tell one item left, so we more likely to value them. Okay, and next also, if there is a deadline, they tell within today the offer will end. If you buy today, you will get 1500 discount, and you more likely to buy that product. Okay, so if it also applies to people, okay, they are playing very hard to get. Okay, you ask someone asking coffee, will you come and drink with a coffee? They tell not today, I will come tomorrow. And tomorrow you are asking, they will tell not today, I will come day after tomorrow. So if the person is acting like it's very hard to get them, we will more likely to persuade them. Okay, so it's nothing, these all techniques will come under scarcity. Okay, next one is commitment and consistency and reciprocity. We will see more detail in that. Okay, for example, in commitment and consistency, we more likely to buy a product from a brand. Okay, brand, and it's more likely we will always buy, okay, always buy from that only, okay, because we already committed to that brand and from that, so we don't want to stop from that. So in that there are two main techniques. It is a principle, it is the principle, these are techniques, okay. So first one is foot in the door technique. It starts with a smaller request and reach to a larger request, okay. Okay, in this we will try to understand this based upon an example, okay. For example, you don't have a scooty, your friend is having a scooty, one person, so someone is having a scooty, you don't have a scooty, okay, you need a scooty, for one day. First you go and ask them, can I borrow your scooty? Borrow scooty for 10 minutes, okay. 10 minutes you will ask them, okay. If they agreed, if they said yes, then you will ask, can I borrow it for one day? So in this case, if they agree to the first one, it's like smaller request. If they agree to the smaller request, and it's more likely they will agree to the larger request. So you need scooty for one day, but you start asking for some small time, and if they said yes, you will ask for one day. It's nothing but foot in the door technique, smaller request to a larger request. Next one is lowball technique, okay. For example, you are going to a shop, okay. In this shop there is a deal or some offer is there. They will tell 2 kurtis for 500 rupees, okay. Then what you do, you go and search and tried, you did trial and all these things, and you selected 2 kurtis, okay, selected 2, and you go to the bill counter, okay, and suddenly they say that these kurtis are not for sale, the kurtis you've taken, it's not under discount, okay. One of the kurti not under discount, instead of 500 you have to pay 1500, okay, because you already invested time, energy and interest, you more likely to buy it for 1500, okay. Even if there is no offer also, you will more likely to buy. So first you go to the shop, based on the offer you are planning to buy a kurti, and you searched and you liked some 2 kurtis and you taken to bill counter, and suddenly they tell no, the price is not 500, now you taken from some other rack, it is 1500. So then because you like the kurti, you more likely to pay 1500, okay. These are the techniques will come under principles of commitment and consistency. The first one is foot in the door technique, and the second one is lowball technique, okay. Next one, what is reciprocity? We already know, if the person or the friend, if the friend is more likely to did something, they did favor, okay. So what you do, you it want to reciprocate, okay. Okay, so first technique we will see what is door in the face technique, okay. So first in this case, you are going to your mother, okay, you are telling to your mother that everyone in my class will come in the car, okay. So everyone is coming in the car, so you are asking, I need a car. It may be a very big request, okay, I need a car. You already know it is rejected, your mother will reject this request, okay. They won't they never will buy a car for you, but you're asking for a scooty then, okay. Scooty, it's more likely to be accepted, okay, because there is a concession here, you reduced from car to scooty, okay. So starting you asked a very larger request, you know that it will be rejected, you already know it will be rejected, and you comes to a smaller request, and because of the concession your request will be accepted. Okay, so this will come under reciprocity, principle of reciprocity, foot in the door technique. Okay, you start with a larger request and you go to a smaller request, more likely the smaller request will be accepted. Okay, then what is that's not all. Okay, so you are going to buy you want a water bottle, so you go and search in Amazon, you want a cute little water bottle. Okay, so you're going and searching in Amazon, so you see one water bottle. Okay, one water bottle plus they are giving some two caps, replaceable caps, plus a bag. Okay, and here you're not only getting a water bottle, but along with this you will get two caps and a bag, and they also tell like there is a rope also you will get. Okay, so they are telling it's not only water bottle, you are getting other items also along with this. So it is nothing but that's not all hypothesis, that's not all approach. So you're more likely to say yes, you're more likely to buy this one. Okay, because it's not just water bottle, you are getting other items also. This is nothing but that's not all. Okay, for example, you are going to buy a keyboard and they are telling it's not just keyboard. Okay, keyboard, you will get mouse also, you will get a mouse pad also, and you more likely to say yes. Okay, because I'm getting along with keyboard other items also I'm getting. So you will tell this is not only keyboard, this is not only water bottle, others also I'm getting. So it's called that's not all hypothesis, because here also there is a concession. So it's come under principles of reciprocity. Okay, next one, highball technique. Okay, what is highball technique? For example, you go to a street vendor. Okay, you go to a street vendor. In all the big cities there will be a marketplace. Okay, marketplace, and there street vendors will be there. Okay, every time they will set the price to be very highest price. They will tell 1,000 rupee. You want to buy a shirt. Okay, they will tell it's 1,000 rupees. They always keep the price to very high, and they will tell let the customer bargain. Okay, so it's more likely that you will, if based on the bargain capacity, they may give it to 500 or 800 or 300 also. So it's like highball technique, they always keep the price to high, and it's based on the bargaining ability you will decrease it. Okay, that is called highball technique. So all these things will come under reciprocity. What are the techniques will come under reciprocity? Door in the face technique, that's not all approach, highball technique. Okay, and what are the come under commitment and consistency, foot in the door technique, low ball technique. This is the more important topic. Many times it will be asked in the exams. Okay, now for the clarity we will see some of the PYQs. Okay, the first one, which are the following strategies are used to gain compliance? Okay, so we know there are some 6 principles for compliance. Okay, 6 principles for compliance, and in that some techniques also there. Okay, within the principles there are some techniques. Okay, first one, ingratitude. It will come under friendship and liking. It's a technique. Okay, technique come under friendship and liking. Commitment is a principle. Okay, so it is correct answer. Next one, reciprocity and obedience. Obedience, as I told, is a different topic. It's not compliance, it's based on authority. Okay, next one, reciprocity. I told scarcity is also a principle. Reciprocity and scarcity also a principle. Respect and ingratitude is not. So option 1 and 3. Okay, next we go to the next question. Which are the following tactics for gaining compliance based on reciprocity? In reciprocity there are 3 techniques. Okay, what are that? The first one is door in the face. Second one is that's not all, and third one is highball. See, what is the 10? Door in the face technique, it's also there. That's not all approach also there. So 1 and 2 is the correct answer. Okay, next we go to the door in the face technique is based on which are the tactics of compliance. Right now we see door in the face is come under which technique? Reciprocity. Okay, so it will come under reciprocity. Okay, next one, a strategy designed to gain favorable response to a small request at first with the intent of making the person so small to large. Small to large is foot in the door. Okay, and larger to small is door in the face. It command the principles of commitment. It command reciprocity. Okay, so they are asking small to large. It's nothing but foot in the door. Okay, foot in the door technique. Okay, this is for today class, and we will see more topics in the upcoming videos.